Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Hey Baden, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well.
The pit exit is clear. Push now.
Your
tyres are cold.
He's
Watch
mate.
out. You've got cold brakes all around.
How you doing, buddy? I've only had one beer so far, so hopefully I'll do okay. I know, mate. I was wondering where you've been, Abaddon, but hope you're feeling a bit better, mate. Hey, Badoshk, where are you? Why aren't you on track? Says the guy I've missed like the last 2 rounds. Good to see you, mate. Sup, sup. Melting. It's not too bad here at the moment. It's been a bit cooler today. Bit of cloud cover, bit of wind. I was in the cinema earlier watching the new Jurassic World. It was fucking cold in there, like blasting the aircon. It was lovely. Gin sour in hand, nice. Very nice. Get a bit of room. I've got Cueto behind me. Judging by practice, he's the one to beat today. New icons. It's not showing up on stream. I don't know about the chat. I don't know, mate. Is that on the actual? What's that? The mobile app? Locking up already. Fuck. Oh, I've seen that. Hey, a normal noob? Yeah, I noticed that. Whose chat was I in the other day? Might have been J-Turn or someone else, I'm not sure. But yeah, I noticed a little crown and number 1 or number 2. Yeah, it's not something I've done. Who's number 1 then? Who's my number 1 fan? It's not my mum, I know that much. Oh, it's you? Of course it is. Of course it is. Even though you've had a few days off, mate. Good to have you back. Shit. I need a banker. Wasn't a very good lap. Yeah, mate, I was wondering where you've been. It is strange when you're not here at the start, but yeah. Good to see you, man. So I haven't raced in these since the opening round at Suzuka West. I'd missed a few Fridays. So I've dropped 2 rounds, so no chance for the championship after that first round win. Which I fully deserved, by the way. Badoshk. Teeth all good now. Not fully, no. Still healing. I ended up with a dry socket, which is bad. And in about 2 weeks, I've got to have a root canal, so I'll be complaining again. On Mosport, yeah, I missed. How did that go? It rained, didn't it? I've not watched any. Ah, you cunt. I've not seen any streams from that. First spin. Have I beached it? Tyres are okay. Don't remember where you finished. I think it rained though. I seem to remember seeing something about it raining maybe.
P4.
I think I fueled for a 15-minute quali session. It's only 12.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was saying yesterday, I'm actually quite happy that the time off I've taken from racing because of my teeth has been during this hot weather, because it's horrible and it's sweating and yeah, shit. Need to find a second or so, 2 seconds.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
I was feeling confident at the end of practice.
You've used half your fuel.
Small improvement, right?
Tyre temps all good.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. I had 2 wisdom teeth out
That's
like
your
2 weeks
fastest
ago.
lap. You've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
And then a third one out last week. The actual process, shit, didn't bother me at all. Having the teeth out is fine, it's just the following days, man. It's horrible. Nah, it hasn't, no. I ended up with a dry socket in one of them. It's going to take a while for that one to heal, especially. One of the upper ones that I had out is fine. Just hasn't bothered me whatsoever. Nearly locking up there. Is this enough for P2?
P2.
Just.
That's your fastest lap. Only 2 more laps of fuel.
I think I've judged the fuel right then.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Oh, you have to pull out of Watkins Glen. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted I missed that. Waiting for a compatible race. Where's the next one? I think the next one might be Mosport actually. LMP2 and GT3, 2 hours. I mean, I'd suggest these cars. These cars are great. See if you can join next Friday, maybe. Hey, Gabriele. How you doing, mate? Fuck. P3 now. There's a small improvement, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's not big enough, at least.
That's what she said.
Oh, snap.
Okay, last chance coming up. I've just fucked it. Hope you're doing well, Gabriele.
P3, we think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap.
Good, mate. Yeah, it's okay. Not great, but I'm okay, mate. Still taking lots of painkillers every day, annoyingly. Don't think we're going to improve. It's changed some of my eating habits for sure. I've been avoiding certain things. Went out for dinner earlier, my birthday, and I actually went for a vegetarian breakfast for dinner. Just because I felt like, fuck, that's it. P3 at best, bollocks. Just thinking I might want to avoid. I'm going out for a possible curry tomorrow with Chris in front of me and a bunch of my mates, my parents. Probably going to avoid rice. Still just get stuck in my holy gums.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Absolute fucker of a pit lane, that. 60 kph as well. No, it's today, mate. My birthday's today. Thank you. Appreciate that. Cheers. Going out officially tomorrow, but today's my actual birthday. Thank you. Cheers, mate. EOE? What's that? EOE? You know what? I haven't had any of that cake yet, actually, no. I'm probably going to be hungry after this race, so... Oh, right. Yeah. I'm going to have a slice. Thank you, mate. Cheers, Gabriele. Yours on the 23rd? Cool, man. Yeah, I've hit 40 today. Yeah, gonna have some cake, like.
Nice slap, Mr. Noodle.
Thank you.
Oh, is it done? Sorry, I didn't realise. Well done, Noodle.
Charles?
Yeah, couple of minutes if you want it, lads. It's 20 past now. We'll go at like 22 if anyone wants to take a break. Just for a quick piss.
Yeah, I hope this doesn't fuck me up, but you know in your wheel settings, I've got two profiles and I've got the wrong fucking profile loaded, but I didn't notice until too late. But I don't know if it's going to make a massive difference. It might be the odd button that's mapped wrong.
Pit limiter is kind of the biggie.
I think that's alright, because I went in the pit before. I think it's just going to have to, if I have to change any pit settings when we go in. But hopefully it'll be alright.
For me, all my Moser wheels, the joysticks all work between profiles totally fine. So using your in-car menu should
that's
be
the
okay,
end of the
mate.
session.
Yeah, it's possibly just the extra buttons, isn't it, that I've got on this wheel that I haven't got on the round one. So, yeah, well, I should be alright.
Yeah, shit that you can't change it once you're in the lobby, man. Yeah, fingers crossed.
It is really bad, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, your son's is on
Although it won't be
Tuesday.
a game ender, I don't think.
Oh,
Anyway, whatever it is.
G-Bear Sons.
Anything.
Okay.
It would just be a shit. What the fucking hell do I press now? This don't work.
I mean, you can. I know you can't switch profiles, but you can remap while you're waiting for the lights. I mean, when we're all waiting to ready up.
Ah, fuck it. I'll just wing it. We'll see what happens. So I'll
Probably
get it wrong.
put numbers in it, so you don't
Yeah.
want to swapping.
You don't need to worry about wipers if the rain comes because there's no fucking windscreen, so that's all right.
It's looking a bit cloudy out there.
It is, isn't it?
That's a shame, man.
Back.
Did a fair bit of
Tony,
travelling
did
as
you
well.
sort your mods out for payday?
What's that for payday? Sorry.
Oh, so no, that. Okay.
I think it was only Tony that stepped away for a break. I didn't hear anyone else say they were going. Have you been for your nervous piss, Chris?
I'm still here.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna hold it.
Not heard Donny for a while. You there, mate?
I'm there.
Right, let's do it. Let's do it.
I haven't done anything on that end, sorry.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Okay.
Right, fill them up, boys.
P3.
Formation lap. Remember,
Moist.
moist. Yeah.
Ooh. Why the fuck would it be moist? I don't get that. Is it?
Might choose a different day.
Qualifying is normally the day before the race day.
Oh, is
Before
it?
the-
Right. Okay.
And it's overcast, so it probably has just rained. So then maybe we're up for a clear, dry race. Who knows?
How much fuel do we reckon?
I'm going full tank, and then I've queued up 16 litres in my stop.
I'm saying 94 in total.
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
I might need a couple more than that. Maybe 20 in your stop will do it then.
Yeah, I'll put 25, and if I can use that control, I can change it down. Just remember last week I was absolutely borderline on the on the fuel.
Did you say there's a formation lap or no formation lap?
There is a formation lap, yeah, mate.
Okay.
So you need to add that in as well.
Maybe that's the 4 litres I was missing then, yeah. We might need to add a little bit of fuel on top of that strat.
Watch for the lights.
Try not to get a penalty this week.
Ah, did you get one last week, did you? Lucky. Are they...
I was looking behind because it's raining, and I was doing over 120, weren't I? So
Oh, no.
give me a penalty.
Hey, KO. How you doing, mate?
There's some puddles.
I think they've removed that stupid feature at the start of a formation lap where the car's like wobbling to warm the tyres. I think they've got rid of that now, haven't they? Doesn't seem moist to me. Miss your joke.
I didn't catch that.
Revenge of the P. Oh, I'll put all
Definitely
around.
water about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't appear to be on the racing line at the moment, though.
Yeah, it looks cool, man. I hope you had a good time. I didn't ask you what you had on the Barbie, though. Proper good setup you've got, mate. Good luck, boys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Go, nail it. Right side. Still there. Hold your line.
Hold tyres.
He's still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Oh,
He's still
fuck.
there. Clear right. Car right.
Shoved
Still
into
there.
a sausage
Right
there.
side's clear.
Did I hit you there, mate?
You did push me onto the sausage, mate, but no dramas.
Sorry
Sausage
for that.
bollocks.
Sausage with no bananas.
What was that? Noise outside. Weird. I was trying to be extra careful on those cold tyres there at the start. Wet on the inside there.
Car left. Hold your line.
Who's that? Is it Donny? It's Quato.
Clear left.
Very wet on the inside there as
Oh,
well.
push it down the side of there. Didn't see.
Car right. He's still there. Still, you're in the middle.
Oh,
3
no.
wide.
No, no, no.
Clear all around. On 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear left.
Wow, Quato's been hyper aggressive there. Sorry, Han, we were 3 wide for a second there.
We were.
Gained 1, lost 1. You're heading home now, cool. See you in a bit, dude. Bumpy as fuck through there. Oh, Quato's wide.
On your left. Hold your line. 3 wide, you're on the right.
That's weird.
Car left. Still there. Clear all around.
It gave us a 3 wide message there when we weren't. Noodle had a 2 wide earlier when he wasn't. Very strange.
Left side.
Why am I not defending?
He's still there. He's still there. Clear left.
Yeah, they are weird brake lights, aren't they? Very weird. I'm not sure if these things have headlights. I know they do. bad idea. With finger
Just ignore him.
sartes.
He'll go away.
Missed that. Avoid that sausage. Avoid that puddle. The old dilemma about tyres and them coming up. Look okay so far. Shit.
Well, I've just worked out which buttons are wrong and it's changing my fucking fuel and everything.
What, no joystick use in car?
No, don't work, no.
Oh man.
So I've either got way too much or not enough.
How much did you have queued up?
I think I put 25, so I should be alright, but obviously you want to put fucking less in, don't you?
What
if
am
you
I
can.
doing
Yeah.
on?
You've got plenty in.
Left
Mine's saying
side.
18 at the moment.
Clear left.
Why am I chatting into a braking zone? Stupid.
At least you'll have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I got it was you making the sartes. I was just trying to catch up on old messages there, mate. Sorry. As always, I'm not very good at keeping up with chat. Sorry.
Just hope it don't rain, because I won't be able to change my tyres.
Don't know if I want to change tyres yet. Looking like maybe no. I think they go on cold as well. Keeping them on I think was the right strat yesterday. GT3. Yeah, I always fail at that. Definitely attacking that apex way too early. Didn't need to defend this time. Bollocks.
Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Really wants that inside.
Left side. Clear left. Come on, push like a bastard. We'll get
Might
this
have in
guy.
contact there.
Car right, clear right. On your right. Right side's clear.
Sorry, Craig, if there was contact there, I'm not totally sure. He's always trying to leave the extra little bit of ping space, does Quato. Look clean there. Noodle's getting away now. Hopefully they'll have a nice little...
There was no contact before. That was awesome work.
Cool. Talking into that braking zone again. Why am I doing it? Text to speech behind. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. Apart from the fact that it's extra work and something else to set up and more CPU usage, but it depends on how you limit it. I get it on Roy's channel on Twitch. It costs a few bits, you know, like 4,000 points or bits or whatever the fuck it is. And I've been on his streams a lot, and I've only been able to afford it like 3 times,
Jesus, Donny.
saving up the points.
You almost held that. Or didn't held that, right?
Well, I thought I was going to lose the car completely, so.
Because I don't know, like voice chat, crew chief, my brain, and then text to speech on top. I don't know. You think for every message, like all chat messages come through on TTS? I don't know about that. Yeah, I think some drivers do have it just in their own ear, don't they? Not broadcast, just the text to speech in their own ears. Yeah, I don't know. I think it. Apart from today where I've been chatting into this braking zone, I think I'm pretty good at not being too bothered by voices and chat and stuff, like voice channel noise. It doesn't tend to faze me. But if I had every chat message going in my ear, I think it would probably bug me. I'd like to say go and distract Noodle in his chat. I don't think he can see his YouTube chat while he's racing. Yeah, but Noodle will be streaming, as will Harm, who's not far behind. Mr. Bonner, Andy Bonner, he'll be streaming, and Chris. They're all linked on my channel homepage if you want to check them out. I think that's everyone that might be. Oh, Donny might be streaming. Donny's linked as well. Oh, don't mind. Getting a bit loose.
Oh no, the game crashed.
Ah, you what?
Oh no.
Yep. Oh damn.
Wank.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
That sucks.
Happening a lot lately.
That sucks. Roy's not here, no. Don't think, unless I've missed him in
Oh, we
chat.
had nice battles though.
Well, lucky dude. Thanks for joining though. No, Roy's not on track.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, which I was expecting or hoping. So, thank you guys.
Cars, haven't we?
See you soon though, dude. Sorry, man.
No worries. Hey, bye bye.
See you later.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
That sucks. We're down to 7 cars now. Yeah, Roy doesn't often make Fridays. It's been very rare that he's able to do Fridays.
Apologies, I just took a load of braking boards on.
Keep your rear wing.
Yeah, managed to keep that. No damage at all, no?
Nice.
Didn't know this
Just
track
to
had
the track.
braking boards.
Like the markers, yeah.
Oh, I see him now, yeah. I've tried to wean myself off the braking boards. Shouldn't really use brake markers that can move or get taken out.
Time to get defensive, mate.
No. Don't know the right line through there at all. Sure I'm losing time through there. Fuel wise, 21 it's saying, 22 maybe. I think we're good with that pick. Very early on the brakes there.
Who's taking out the brake markers?
No,
Chrissy. Keep struggling through there. Locking up. Tyres don't seem too bad. We've got almost half an hour to go though. Ah shit, we are going wide.
Car left. Hold your clear left.
I hate you, Philip. Have I missed you as well, Matt? Sorry. Keep missing people's messages. Oh, it's your first message. Hey, dear Matt. Thanks for the cake. I'll be enjoying some cake later after this race. I should show you guys actually. If you haven't seen it on the NRT Discord, I'll have to show you a picture of the cake my girlfriend made. How you doing as well, Philip? Keep braking too late into that last corner. Not good. Watching Broadbents. Race to 1 million, yeah? Oh cool,
You're a
no way.
second off the pace in Sector 1.
Did he hit 1 million? Yeah, it's not an easy track at all. Not even without checking chat. It's quite technical, this track. Missing that apex. Downhill from here. Well, mate, it was downhill from my fucking 30s, honestly. I'm getting grey chest hair now. That's not fun. Probably getting grey ass hair. I just haven't checked.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
700 subs in one stream. Was that enough though to get 1 million? Oh, you cunt. Where is he?
On your left.
Shit.
Still there.
Do I need to take new tyres?
Hold your line.
I think I'm just braking too late.
Still there. Clear left.
Got away with that one then. missing out on all the fun back here, Noodle.
I don't mind for one race. I had a crap one last time.
It's cool, isn't it? Yeah.
No doubt I might join you at some point.
Yeah, normally I'm following Quato. He's got to stare at my rear end for a bit now. All my grey hairs. With grey ass hairs. I was actually very surprised that, no, Quato doesn't have a channel. I don't think I mentioned him streaming. Pretty sure, I don't think Quato has, I don't think he streams. In this race, you've got, it was Harm I mentioned first, but he's left. His game crashed, annoyingly. So Harm, Noodle, Andy Bonner, Chris, Donny. I'm not 100% sure if Donny is streaming, he might be. But all the others I mentioned normally do stream every race.
Sorry, no concede to turn.
Well, that's right.
Follow me, Chris, did you?
Yeah, I don't know, he just suddenly lost all grip on the front.
Quato's probably going to pit before me if he feels like I'm slowing him down. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Good lap, that's
so
your
he's
best
not
in
quite
session.
made it. He's not quite made the million then. I was actually quite surprised that Super GT hit a million first. I think he overtook Broadbent after a while. I'm sure Broadbent had a bigger channel for a bit, considering that Super GT, most of his content is Gran Turismo, and Broadbent's got more of a variety channel, so you'd kind of expect that to get more attention, I suppose, maybe. But they're pretty much neck and neck now, aren't they? It's good to see. They've both been big influences on a lot of people wanting to get into sim racing. It's really cool.
Oh, good exit.
I think GT just maybe he streams more regularly these days. Jimmy tends to do bigger events, but maybe less frequent. Of course, there was a phase where he was on Twitch rather than YouTube, of course, a few years ago now. And yes, I know I probably should do Twitch as well, but don't really care at the moment. Was he pitted? Yeah, he's pitted, told you. So we're just over the halfway point. Do I take tyres? I think probably no is the answer. So he's going to have either cold tyres or not, obviously. I probably should pit this lap, shouldn't I? Oh, I do need more than 16. Yeah, I didn't account for the formation lap.
Acknowledged, pit stop requested. The pit crew is ready.
Don't know if I'm ready. This wait. Tyres none, good.
Look
that
out
wasn't
for the
good.
pit speed limit. 20 minutes
Fine,
remaining.
tyres.
You've got 20 minutes left.
Tyres are fine. Oh, does Roy not like Broadbent? I know he's a. I mean, like most people, love or hate. I'm sure there's people who've seen my channel probably hate me. So yeah,
Go.
each to their own. Like,
The pit exit's clear.
oh shit, I missed my limiter. The line was right there, wasn't it? Fuck. That's cost me some time. This wheel, my pit limiter button's right down the bottom as well. But yeah, like, although Roy and I, we have very similar schedules, I guess, very different channels. I do like all the sound effects and stuff he does on Twitch. I'm not sure if it's for me. I'm not sure if it would. It's great for people watching, but I don't know. But some people might not like Broadbent because he doesn't take himself massively seriously. He does a lot of goofy stuff, and he's a bit of a joker, which is why I like him. But he also does wheel racing, which is cool. I think he has a nice balance between being serious, talking about actual real car stuff, and having a laugh and being a bellend. I like a bit of both. But I can understand why people don't like his style. Thing is, like, I was thinking about this earlier, like, I'm sure some of you are aware of the whole Stop Killing Games movement initiative and what's happened with Pirate Software, the channel, a guy named Thor. I'm sure some of you are aware of that. It's like, you could do or say one thing that could literally just annihilate your fan base. But the most important thing, if you do something stupid, say something dumb, that is like untoward or whatever,
P3.
you can apologise, you can always make amends, but he's doubled down. Like, he's made an absolute twat of himself. I've never seen someone like lose so much of his fan base so quick because of an opinion, not because of like some scandal like kiddie fiddling or texting a minor or some shit. It's fucking weird, but I was thinking about that before because, like, I thought I killed my channel a few weeks ago by saying the C word too often. I'd noticed all of a sudden my vertical streams were getting like 2 views, whereas normally, without even trying, I'd get like, you know, a couple hundred. I'm like, shit, have I fucked my channel by saying something dumb? You can't apologise to the algorithm. I know I'm kind of waffling now, but this whole just stop killing games thing I just find it really interesting. I hope you guys have signed it. If you don't know what I'm on about, go to stopkillinggames.com. There's a British one to sign. There's an EU one to sign if you're from the EU. There isn't one in the US or anywhere else. And they've hit the totals they need, but we need more, because there'll be a lot of spoof signatures or people that have used VPNs or like fake signatures or whatever. So we need to make sure that they get enough legit signatures. Did like a month ago, cool.
Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Yeah, I think Broadbent's pretty humble. I mean, there are, at some point, you know, once you get a big following, a lot of people are listening to your opinions, and that sometimes can change the way other people perceive you, I guess. I mean, you guys might not think this about me, but when it comes to things outside of sim racing, like my work especially, like my job, I do have an ego, big time. I think a lot of myself, and I do blow my own trumpet a lot when it comes to how good I am at what I do. And I am super competitive, not with work. I don't think competition is good in the workplace because you need to teach and learn with other
15
people.
minutes left.
But sim racing's been good for me because it's very humbling when you think you're like good at stuff, and then you get behind the wheel and realise how mediocre you are.
The leader is pitting now.
Even though, like, everything I do, if I'm going bowling, playing pool, doing whatever, any sort of sport or competition, I always try my best. And you like to think you're better than certain people, but with sim racing, it's been a big eye opener for me. Like, thinking you're the bollocks, realising you're absolutely not. So it's been the last 2.5 years have been amazing, just sort of making new friends, learning from them, and realising that I'm not as good as I thought I was. Some of you might laugh at that, because I'm clearly not one of the quickest. Oh, Noodle's in the pits. Oh shit, we've undercut Noodle. Right, oh, he's put tyres on, hasn't he? He's put tyres on. We're going to be struggling in about 10 minutes, I think. Thanks for listening to my waffle today, though, chat. Appreciate that. But, like, back to the thing about saying or doing something stupid. Hey, Stephen. Using bad language at work has kind of got me in trouble once or twice, because I'm very, what's the word? I want to say strong-minded. Others would probably say opinionated. And when things don't go right, I get frustrated and I express my emotions through my language, as opposed to, some people might just think I'm being passionate, but sometimes I am just being an emotional bellend. But when you're sim racing and everything you say and do is live, it just kind of, I'm not saying I'm not being myself, but it kind of teaches you to just think a little bit more before you speak. Even though when I'm waffling, I'm clearly not fucking thinking, I'm just chatting shit. I've been ignoring chat the whole time while waffling the last few laps. Just sometimes you need to just keep a cool head on. And back in the day, I would have probably raged a lot, some of the incidents that we have, but these days it's just a learning thing. Just signed it, well done about it, yeah, nice. Yeah, stopkiddinggames.com, if you haven't checked it out, do so. Competitive at Nords, mate, I'm just catching up on some older chat. I've done a little bit of practice. I'm going to be doing most of my practice next week. I feel like I need to do the practice a bit closer to the actual event than several weeks in advance. But yeah, we'll see. So Noodles got past, was he? Yeah. Our lap times are probably going to start dropping off now. Noodle, I'm pretty sure he's put fresh tyres on, maybe to have a bit of fun. He could have probably managed to the end without swapping tyres, but he might be having a little bit of a battle now. Don't know if Donny's attempting to save 20 litres of fuel, but still hasn't stopped yet. What we got in the tank? Oh yeah, so Donny will be stopping in the next 2 laps at least, I think. Interesting to hear more about the wheel, Tinez. Yeah. Like, thing is, I'm always making jokes or saying inappropriate things without thinking at the wrong time. I do it in meetings. I don't do it with customers so much because I don't think they'll let me talk to customers anymore. But yeah, I just, this whole not having a filter thing and saying shit that might get you into trouble, for me, I just fucking hate fake people. And I don't like this mentality of having one personality at work and one for your professional life and a different personality for your home life. Like, I'm me no matter what. Just when I'm
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
when I'm
This
sim
is
racing
excellent, mate. Keep it up.
and your brain's trying to do several things at once, I think I'm not filtered, and I have said cunt a lot of times on stream. I think like it takes my brain a little bit longer to process things maybe, or I do maybe think about what I'm saying a touch more before I say it. And I think those lessons have been learned from, like, you get in an incident and you feel like someone's taking you out and you have a little bit of a rage, you have a go at them or whatever, and then you watch the replay back later and you realise things weren't quite as you thought, and it makes you realise sometimes you have to just chill, review things later, give people the benefit of the doubt, and not react so emotionally all the time. Yep, Noodle's right on me now. Putting those fresh tyres to good use, mate.
Yep. I'm getting a bit used in the ones.
Front left's not great, but I've stuck with him.
I'm starting to feel like I wish I grabbed new ones.
Yeah, I didn't know whether to.
Well, we're giving our strats away to Donny now. He's still not pitted. Oops.
It'd be a waste to pit for tires by this stage.
Good point.
You've used half your fuel.
Fuel is good. We should be fine. I'm going to have to do a bit of scrolling on the old chat at the end, I think. I've been waffling so much. Missed a few messages.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
We're just delaying the inevitable now, I think.
Right side's
Around
clear.
the outside. Pin it on the apex.
Lead car's pitting. The car ahead's pitting now. Right side
I'm trying to defend
Right
a
side's
little
clear.
bit there, not enough.
on your left.
I'm trying to block it.
He's
Okay.
still there. Clear left.
Nothing I could do there. Should we have taken new tyres? I don't know if we'd have caught back up to Quato and Co if I did.
P3.
Wait, I thought you said the leader was pitting. Did Donny not pit just now?
Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Has Donny just been fuel saving massive? I think he might have been, you know. Did Donny pit just now? I swear crew chief said that he had, but he did, didn't he? Fuck. Oh, the emoji's not working properly. I think that's something to do with the software I use, the chatbot thing. I don't know if you want about actual normal YouTube chat or what you see on my screen. Donny's pulled an absolute blinder, has he? Strategic genius. Oh, fuck. You're waffling. Your turn now. You know how on Twitch sometimes you'll see channels that say just chatting? Mine should just say just waffling, I think. Emotionally unstable. Good one. Everyone needs a KO in their chat, man.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
Perhaps I don't know where P7 is. I think we're coming up to lap. Tony. So has anyone else seen Jurassic World Rebirth? Is it Rebirth? Reborn? Rebooted, revised, whatever it's called. Went to go watch it today. I thought it was alright. Not the way I would have hoped the franchise had gone, but I thought it was okay. I love the fact that, whoa, sausage, the cinema was almost empty. Mainly because I just don't like the public. Franchise fatigue, yeah. I mean, the original Jurassic Park is still easily in my top 5. If it's not my favourite, it's in my top 5 favourite movies of all time. I just love the fact that, I mean, this latest one equally doesn't have romance. Oh shit, what's happened to Donnie? Oh, he was thanking Backmarker, I think. It doesn't have yeah, this will be the 7th movie, yeah. So I loved the original that didn't have a romance, and there wasn't a woman that needed saving, and there wasn't a bloke to save her, some burly man in a waistcoat, in a leather waistcoat, giving her a kiss at the end of the movie after saving her life or whatever. Jurassic World movies, the previous 3, or at least 2 of them, where I don't even know her name, the main love interest or the pretty woman of the movie, makeup on point through the whole film, hair never gets messed up, high heels through the jungle. It's just bullshit. I hate that shit. People just want to see people getting eaten by dinosaurs, and Hollywood always feels the need to have some bullshit romance intertwined into the story. And this latest movie doesn't have that.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
So that's a bonus. I didn't give a fuck about any of the characters. But, yeah. It could have been a lot worse. It weren't bad, I thought. That was just a birthday treat for me. Went with my girlfriend. Jurassic World kids get in the way. Yeah, there's not enough kids getting eaten in the movies. I know a lot of productions are scared of that. Like the Fallout games. Was it Fallout 3 that did have children? And then all the subsequent ones haven't had children in the games? So that you can't shoot kids, which I guess is kind of a good thing, but it's a fucking video game. Grand Theft Auto never has kids. I mean, I kind of get it, but it wouldn't bother me if there was. You know, those kids in the previous Jurassic World movies, they should have got eaten like 3 times. I'm presuming this is the last lap. Don't know if it is though. Whoa, lock up again. Quato's right on me now. I might have enough for another lap. I do have enough for another lap.
Let's just go slow in this final sector.
No.
Noodle's pushing for another lap then. Quato's gone a bit wide there.
Oh, I'm sorry. There wasn't one more lap.
So close. I
it's
weren't
finished,
sure if
it's
it
over.
was because I
It's
seen
over.
the lap time and I seen that I wouldn't get another lap in, but I didn't know whether you had or not. That's why I tried to push.
Just hold on there.
Well done.
Yeah, I didn't check it until there was that last lap until the end of like sector 1, and then I realized, oh crap, I don't know if there is another lap or not.
It didn't say.
Donny's pulled an absolute blinder there.
It was a gamble to change my tires. Why not?
Yeah, I was surprised you did, but I figured you were just really far ahead, so you wanted to make it interesting for yourself.
Yes.
Oops.
On clear, right.
Uncanny Valley stuff.
Donuts for your birthday, mate.
Yeah, man. It creeps you out. I mean, they're all creepy games.
Happy birthday.
I love them. Cheers, mate.
Well done.
Skyrim. Oh, Skyrim. Does that have kids in it? Oh, you start as a kid. You start as a kid in Fallout 3. Yeah.
Did everyone change tires, or?
Just give Chris a minute to finish. I think it's
Honestly,
a minute.
don't worry, you're not.
I didn't change tyres.
Yeah, neither.
Absolute blinding strategy there, Johnny. Well done, man. Awesome drive.
Yeah, very good.
I was starting to think, has he not pitted yet? And you had, and you were still what looked like half a pit stop ahead of everyone. That was amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't
I'm
expect
guessing.
him to pass.
Why did you lose so much time if you didn't pit? Was it just the lighter car or something?
I put way too much fuel in personally.
Oh, okay, so slower pit.
I finished with one extra lap of fuel, so I maybe spent an extra second in my stop, but I think it's just raw pace and talent, Donny.
Yeah, but you were faster than me until the pit stop.
I did do a fair bit of battling, like Quato and I had a bit of a battle when Noodle caught back up with his fresh set.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
defending
you were
a little bit there, so slowed me down
if
a
you were
bit.
battling,
Yeah.
if
There
you
was
were battling
a
when you
lot
left
of
the pit.
there was a lot of battling in that race. That was a sweaty one.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter that there weren't a lot was on track. There's always good action in these cars. So cheers for racing, lads.
Very good.
Where's NRT racing in the minis on Sunday then?
Yeah, thanks all. Good race that.
Nice one, mate. See you next time. Oh, it's
Yeah, cheers, Monday. See you later.
Suzuka West on Sunday with NRT if you fancy it, lads, in the minis. A little bit sweaty, but I'm glad
Is that
it's
before the
cooled down a
F1
bit.
racing?
It will be, yeah. I don't know, it'll be after. The race is at 3, so yeah, loads of time.
No, the AMS2 one.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
be, yeah. So you
That'll be
can
after as well,
you,
isn't it?
you can attend both. You could make both races. So yes,
Cool.
it will be just before the Formula 1 race in the AMS2, yeah. Hey Barry, cheers mate, thank you. Thanks to everyone. I do need to catch up on a bit of that chat.
Good race.
Really enjoyed that car.
All soon. Yeah, it's a good combo, isn't it?
Yeah, really good, man.
Yeah.
Nice track
The car,
selection.
you can really thrash that car, eh? It's good fun.
I did.
Watch your speed.
A few lockups. I think if I'd have just managed that a bit better and tried to look after my tyres, I might have been a bit more of a challenge for Noodle once he'd caught up again. But yeah, you really can throw them around, can't you? They're cool.
We
I
did
think
these
I've
in
had a-
AMS2 CC the first season at Bathurst, I think. It was really good there.
Didn't you race at Kyalami that year as well, but in the DTMs? The group,
Yeah.
Yeah, the DTMs.
Yeah.
Because I was the only one who took the Beamer for
BM,
that.
yeah.
And,
Well done, Donny.
it was really slow in qualifying, but then it has a way better start. So like I jumped up like 10 spots nearly off like in the first 2 corners because
Fine.
it was just so quick at accelerating from the standing start.
It was like 3 years ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Will be this year.
Yeah. But thanks again for racing, lads.
Yeah, catch you all soon. Have a good birthday. Later.
Cheers, mate. Peace.
Yeah, catch you later,
Yeah.
guys. See you in a minute.
Later, chaps.
Yeah, thanks for the racing. I'm out of here too.
Yeah, good battles, mate. See you next time. Right, I'm just going to restart the game because it's doing that weird camera thing. Let's try and recap on some of this chat because I missed a fair bit. Oh, shit. Oh, Matt asked, have you always had the epic beard since you've been able to grow one? No. Originally, when I was able to grow facial hair, I had, I used to have a mohawk.
Radio check.
No thanks, Crew Chief. I used to have a mohawk, sideburns and a goatee. Like, I want to say 25 years ago that was. Again, I need to just I'm just catching up on some old messages. Is my other half going to help me out of my rig from now on, old man? Thanks, dude. No, she's not allowed in here. She's not allowed in this room. Let's stick it on just while I'm catching up on chat. Well, let's stick with Tony. I need to just turn it down a bit. Needs a K in KO, you cheeky fucker. £100 for the session, see you next week. What was Gabriele saying? Oh, Stephen said, just a quick reminder that you're a crap sim racer. Glad I could help. Thanks, mate. You're not making gobs of money off this hobby either. At least for me, that's why I'll never watch the pros. Right. Because they've mentioned the hobby and I resent the hell out of it. Yeah, monetize the hobby. I mean, that's the dream, isn't it? Like, I'm not going to lie. If my channel ever does hit 500, 500 subs, I am going to enable memberships. I'm never going to expect anyone to actually do, become a member. But if the dream of being able to properly monetize the channel with adverts or whatever it is, I'd probably do it. But pre-roll adverts aren't a great idea. Midstream adverts aren't a great idea. But at that point, I'd probably get more into doing like more editing. Like what I'd love to do if I had time after a race. You watch the replay. I'd like to do a summary video. Like a 10 minute video tops. That is just a little bit of commentary, talking about the race and explaining why you should come join in, and just promoting the communities that I race with, doing VODs like that, and then you can monetize those with adverts. It's the dream, isn't it, to fucking have your hobby turn into an income? Be mad. You obviously need hundreds of thousands of subscribers and views and millions of views and stuff, but it's just that little pipe dream, isn't it? And I think that's why some people don't like people like Jimmy Broadbent, because he's made a living out of fucking around in a racing sim. Yeah, they've monetized the hobby and resent the hell out of it. I mean, yeah, I'm just happy for them, really happy for them. I did give a bit of a shitty reply to someone on Facebook the other day. There's just some guy who, his YouTube channel, it's a little, similar size to mine, but all he does is upload 8-minute videos of this. Like, just the replay, this camera, and that's it. No commentary. And it might even be against AI, I don't know. But it's just that. And he posts shorts that are fully AI generated, with AI generated women with the shit voiceover going, hey, follow me for more epic racing and content. And it's like, it's literal shit. It's probably a kid, but every time someone posts on Facebook in various sim racing groups, he replies, spams his channel and goes, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And he just copy pastes these responses constantly. He did it to me. He subscribed to my channel. I didn't get round to reading his message yet or watching his channel, and then he unsubscribed within a day because I hadn't subscribed to his channel, I imagine. And I'm like, just fuck off. Like, your content is garbage, it's AI generated bullshit, and it's just not entertaining. I didn't say that to him, but I'm like, you're just a spam bot. And they're like, obviously they want to get monetized, but they're not enjoying their hobby. They're not doing it. They're they're not adding anything to the community. They're just, it's just bloat. It's just garbage. It's just AI nonsense. Hey Donny, today's stream is just an absolute fucking waffle. I was waffling during the race, and I'm waffling now. Review a sim. Again, thought about it, but I'm not a reviewer. You were talking about personality traits, so I channeled your inner therapist and asked you. Ah, right, okay. No, that's cool. But thanks for listening. I'm trying to catch up on old chat while responding to new stuff. I'm not really doing my job and actually watching the race like I should be. I'm desperately trying to catch up with chat, but I'm not very good at this. You know what? I need to make the chat window bigger, then I can read more. Right, I am going to go back a little bit because the waffle has ruined the review. So Harm wasn't doing great in practice, and I think he was struggling with the track, but qualified amazingly. Donny in P5. Blinding race today, Donny, man. Great drive. Cueto was being, I'm not saying this in a bad way, fairly aggressive. Made some moves on lap 2, I think. Arm went a little bit wide. Donny's sneaking through. I think it was the next lap where I get all over that sausage. Noodle's just running away with it now. Tried that sim from Argentina. Isn't that this one? Oh no, they're Brazilian. This is the Brazilian sim, isn't it? The Visa guys. You were supporting Donny. Thanks, Barry. Appreciate that. I mean, we all were. I love watching Donny streams. If you haven't already checked out Donny, he doesn't race with us a lot, but it's always great when he does. Pretty sure, yeah. So if you scroll down, you scroll down on my channel, you'll find Donny, Evil Noodle, who was racing today, Andy's Droning a Sim Racing, and Chris, of course, as well. Barry, who's in chat. Harm, who was here earlier, but he had his game crashed, annoyingly. You'll find most of the guys I race with, if they've got channels, you'll find them linked on my my homepage. So I think this lap coming up, there's a fair few elbows coming out into turn 1. So there is a puddle here on the inside. You can't really see it in the replay. So the whole review a sim thing, I don't feel like I'm qualified, Stephen. Like, I don't race enough sims to be able to compare them and contrast them. Don't know if you know this about me, but I'm not a racing driver in real life. So it would just be me saying, I love AMS2, but this is why it's shit. Waffle Rant's better than AI Slop. True, very true. It would just be me saying, this is the only sim I race in, but I don't like it because of XYZ. There's a lot wrong with it, but the main reason I keep racing an AMS2 is because of these guys, because of the dudes that show up and race every week. Good banter, good clean fun. So Harm, did he get... So Donny's already up a few positions here, but he's a little slow on the exit there. You get a little bit... Yeah, he can't hit the apex. It's Cueto. So I don't know if you know this, Donny, but Cueto's from New Zealand, so ping sometimes does make his car move a little bit funky, but yeah, good driving there. Andy's looking for a move around the outside. Make this shorter rant, you go viral. You know what? So last year, Monaco Formula 1 was my most viewed stream. It was like 1,700 views it got, and I've never got close to that since. I did one short a few weeks ago of me saying cunt, but I bleeped it. I censored myself like 2 or 3 times. 3,500 views, something like that. So clearly, ranting, raging, swearing is where the views come from. The battles here cost you time. Yeah, I mean, it was just good fun, dude. There's so many times where I've been battling in some races where you should just sometimes let someone go or just play it safe. But the battling's just too much fun, and I just get drawn into it, and you just want to fucking send it. Do a 5 years later review of AMS2. Donnie was having ping issues. When Harm disappeared, you thought it was you. Do you not think it might be because when you were behind Cueto, you might have seen his car pinging about a bit? Because he's on the other side of the planet, so it might not have just been on you, mate. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to catch up with all that old chat, but cheers for tuning in, lads. I do like a good bit of waffle every now and again. Why did Harm's game crash? I don't know. I don't know if he's had that much recently, or if he has issues a lot. I don't know. So Harm's gone a bit wide here. Have I missed the sausage incident? I think I have. Yeah, Harm did a similar line when I was trying to get past him. Yeah, I missed it, didn't I? You know what? It's my birthday. Fuck you guys, I'm going back. Is it here? So lap 3? No. I don't remember seeing it lap 2. So where's... Yeah, so there's Harm. Was it later on then? I remember getting shoved onto that sausage there. It must have been later. I'm confused now because... Professional streamer, leave me alone. You miss having that time from AMS1 days. Yeah, I've said it before. I really do wish I was around when you guys were racing at AMS1. I wish I got into sim racing earlier. I wish I was racing during lockdown. I mean, I was doing a lot of video gaming during lockdown. We've seen this. But I think a lot of channels got a big boost when everyone was just sat at home watching YouTube. If Gabriele did a sim review, we tried to cover everything but the driving, because none of us is qualified. Yeah, I mean, there's so many negative sides to AMS2, but it's not the graphics that keeps me going. That's its main strong point, I think. I think the feedback feels good. The driving's nice. There's just some of the long-standing bugs. The UI's a bag of shit. The dedicated server support is wank. There's just lots of little things. Is that someone subscribing? I think it might have been. Thank you. Lawrence Cundiff. Cheers, mate. Here for the waffle. You subscribed because of the waffle, clearly, and the ranting. Yeah, you thought it was... Yeah. So, AMS2 gave Barry a nervous tick. Well, to be honest... Barry fell out with AMS2 for the same reasons that I actually don't like it, but I love racing with these guys. I've mentioned it before, I used to be a tester for other video game projects, and I know how much work goes into doing it, and I just don't feel like they put enough effort into a running plan for testing. Here comes Donnie again. Yeah, we've seen this before, but lap 4 still. I'm not involved in testing for AMSU, but I don't feel like they have a proper running plan for it. hence the DRS bug coming in the other day. Like, there would be an absolute shit ton to test, but I feel like it's important, and I feel like the AMS2 fan base would be so much bigger if they actually did put that effort in, and people wouldn't be put off by it. People like Barry would still race with us if they put the effort into making sure the quality of the product is there, in terms of not adding bugs that could easily be found given enough testing time. Barry lost his hair because of AMS2. Well, I lost my hair long before AMS2. Don't often do this. If you've tuned into my other YouTube channel, you'll have seen me without my hat on. But I don't think I've ever sat in my sim chair like this without my hat on. But there you go. I lost my hair years ago, dude. But I'm 40 today, so I think I lost my hair in my 20s. Fucking long time ago. So one little special treat for you. See my shiny dome. So, do you often have ping issues then, Donny, if you're still there, mate? I've never noticed your car doing a hell of a lot of moving around or anything. Again, I'm not really watching the racing. I'm just waffling and catching up with chat. But it's my birthday. I don't care. Love it. Later, Stephen. Missed his message. I always do that. I'm bad at this. I always miss people when they're saying goodbye. I'll say goodbye to Barry in advance. Bye, Barry, because I always miss Barry when he says goodbye. So Harm wants this position back, big time. I think I pretty much, from this point on, I think I do stay ahead of Cueto. Still no idea how you guys manage the brakes in AMS2. So I would say it does matter a lot down to your actual pedals. I'm still using my R5 wheelbase, but the pedals that came with it, very cheap, no load cell. And for those of you who've never used a load cell and people talk about them and say, oh, you should get a load cell, 100%. If you don't have load cell pedals, or at least something that's sensitive and stiff, and you aren't using the right muscles in your legs and that, like, it made such a big difference for me. Like, they were expensive, but it's my main hobby. For me, I feel like it's worth it. And yeah, if you've got, don't get me wrong, some very talented drivers that I race against or have raced against, like, that do use Logitech wheels and pedals, who are way quicker than me, like really talented drivers. You can make use of budget software, but for those of us who are like mediocre and you're looking for a few tenths here, a few tenths there, pedals make a massive difference. So I don't know what pedals you use. Oh, Club Sport V3. See, I can't review stuff and talk about hardware because I've got no fucking idea what they are. Club Sport V, that's Fanatec, isn't it? V3 I presume is slightly higher level because they've got a 3 in the name. Just heavy-footed, unwilling to admit it. I mean, it's just track time. The more time you put into a certain car, track combo, the more you'll get used to. I mean, some people think you've got to brake as late as possible, get all your braking done in as small a time as possible, hard on the brakes, find the limit before you lock up, get off the brakes as quick as possible, back on the throttle, you know, brake late, throttle early. It's just not the case, and people get a bit hell-bent on that and fixate on trying to brake as quickly as possible. It's just not true. The old saying of slow in, fast out, it sounds counterproductive, but it is 100% the way to go. Just getting all this. For me, the thing I'm still struggling with is steering, which is a big part of racing, if you weren't aware. But I mean, I am defending here, but I have a habit of I attack the apex too early, whereas a lot of the quicker drivers, a lot of the better drivers, you'll see them turning in later than me, but getting all of their turning done like in a more efficient manner, and they're in a straight line earlier than me, and they can get on the throttle earlier. and a lot of that comes down to braking. I'm trying to sound like a professional here, but I'm clearly not. So Donny's got the V3s as well. Up the max braking force if it's too low. Yeah, ACC is weird, isn't it? I mean, I quite like it. I feel like transitioning from AMS2 to ACC is quite easy for me. Don't want to jinx myself because we've got a race coming up in ACC, but yeah, just leaning on the ABS and smashing the pedal in ACC does seem like the way to go. Oh no, that was good timing. Sorry, Chris. I remember the first time I raced here, I did this exact same thing. Very late on the brakes there. It's really tricky to find the line through there when you're new to the circuit. So all this battling here is just giving me time to get away. Well, the few times I've raced with you though, Philip, you've been pretty handy, and it's usually in a car where braking is even more important. I just struggle with, not just, one of the many things I struggle with is high downforce cars, just trusting the aero and actually pushing through it. So Harms, oh, Donny's getting mugged. Are you fuel saving as well, Donny? Did you like fuel save the balls out of it and just spend no time in the pits? Fuel went in pretty quick actually. I only took 20 litres I think. That's the thing though, practice is so necessary. If AMS2 gets sorted to your satisfaction, see that's the thing as well though. Whoa, yeah. So this might be Donny's ping, like relative to me. Part of what he was talking about earlier. Or would this just be maybe my connection had a hiccup? I don't remember it, but that was weird, wasn't it? Very odd. Getting a bit spread out now. Bonner's now sandwiched himself between Donny and Harm. So Andy had an issue with his wheel because he was on the wrong profile. One of the many things about AMS2 that's annoying is once you're on the server, you can't swap to a different setting config. I've got 5 configurations, one for each of my wheels. And if you load into the lobby with the wrong profile loaded, you can't switch to another profile. If you disconnect from a race in AMS2, you can't rejoin. So many other sims let you rejoin mid-session and change any settings you want. Change any graphic settings in AMS2. You've got to restart the game. Was this my connection doing that then? I've not seen it like that before. Mad. Yeah, the battling was fun though. It did cost me a lot of time, especially when after Noodles stopped and he caught back up with us. I wasn't massively defending, but I was driving offline a bit, I suppose. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, that's where Harm's game crashed. Fuck, that's such a shame that. He was having a lot of fun. He's a great driver, Harm. Again, big shout out to Harm. If you don't already subscribe to Harm's channel, you'll find him, if you scroll down online, you'll find Harm here next to Barry, along with Andy and Noodle who were racing today, and Chrissy. Where's Donny? And Donny as well. Donny does some great content. He does a lot of rally racing as well, so definitely sign up to those guys if you haven't already. That was something about ping. Yeah, so have you had that much? No fuel save? Slipstream. Okay. It did seem like you were saved a lot of time in the stop, but yeah. You have a little post-it reminding. You know what? I've got one post-it note stuck to my monitor, and I don't want to remove it. And it's from Drive for Dean last year. I've got my tyre pressures. It says 27 degrees C, and it's got all 4 tyres and the pressures, and then I've got wet, and then all 4 pressures there. And I had this, and I stuck it to my monitor a year ago for Drive for Dean charity race, raising money for that was for Macmillan Cancer Support, and I've kept it ever since. And we've got the memorial race because Dean sadly no longer with us. He lost his fight to cancer. It's a few months ago now, and so we're doing a memorial race in a couple weeks around the Nordschleife ACC, 12 hours. OJK, no way. Speak of ACC, OJK appears. Yeah, hi mate. Yeah, long time no see, dude. Yeah, so OJK here. He races a lot in ACC, and I've only really ever done one proper serious race in ACC, and that was Drive for Dean a year ago. So saw the Dean ad again today. Cool, yeah, do it, man. If you can get a team together. I think they're almost at the limit for GT3, but there's GT4, and someone might correct me, it might be the M2, BMW M2 class, possibly. You can do it solo. Okay. Oh, so it's teams that have been... Right. Yeah, there's still room to sign up if you fancy it, mate. All for a good cause. I'm not going to be particularly quick, so I'll be teaming up with Gabriele here, and some of you will know there's a big mistake. Some of you will know Nessie, who I teamed up with last year. He's trusting me again this year to be his teammate. Thought I was going to go on the grass there. The rare defence. I rarely defend, man. Need to get better at that. Ain't doing more than 4 hours solo, yeah. I've done 6 solo before, with no piss breaks. And I almost won in class. That was an AMS2, as always. Yeah, good to see you though, OJK. You have a team. Not sure if you have the time yourself, yeah. So it's UK time. Is it 9 in the morning or 10 in the morning it starts? Something like that. Yeah, it'd be great to actually finally have a race with you. Yeah, tell me about it. My window's open. I've got 2 fans on. I'm just hoping that when Drive for Dean comes round, the memorial race, I'm hoping it's cooled down a bit. So Noodle, abusing track limits a little bit, running away with it at the moment. We're nowhere near the halfway point, but Noodle decides to take new tyres, and most of us don't, so it does put him back in the mix a little bit later on. 2,300 quid raised last time, yeah man. You might not be home that weekend, that's a shame. Well, I mean, if your team of lads can still join in, the more the merrier. The more awareness that can be spread, and the more money that can be raised, the better. But it would be really cool to finally share a track with you after all these years. They didn't accept your bank. Some dodgy Finnish bank, was it? Yeah, I had a lot of support that day. Really appreciate that, mate. In fact, there's a friend of mine. He was in chat, a chap called Slaz, who I haven't seen for like 20 years. He was a friend back in secondary school, and he dropped a very generous donation that day. Very generous dude. I don't believe you. Nothing in Finland is regular. Nothing. It's a shame though. I don't know if it works with like PayPal, stuff like that. But one of the things you can do during the race is you can actually donate in order to give another car a penalty. So I know how much money I'm probably going to donate, and I think I'll use it tactically throughout the race and just slap it on whoever's in front of us. Just try to make some positions that way. See what happens. So Chrissy's ended up behind Tony at this point. Oh, Mr. Bonner having a go at Chris. Yeah. No, actually. No, you can't. Come on, man. You can't just do it to us guys. Wait, to hamstring? Is that... I'm not familiar with that phrase. To hold us back? Yeah, that's not cool. Did a charity 24-hour spa. Randomly, some guy donates a lot of money in favour of it. Wow, that's cool. That's nice. Yeah, it's always good to see generosity when it comes to charities, especially like cancer support. So last year it was Macmillan Cancer Support. This year I believe it's Cancer Research UK, I think. I never actually personally knew Dean, but I'm friends with a lot of people that did know him quite well, that he raced with. And partly just any excuse to have a big old race with teammates. Driver swaps are cool, but everyone's been affected by cancer in some way, having lost either a loved one or friend. So it affects us all, and hopefully one day we will kick cancer's ass. All these advancements we're making with medical stuff and technology, like, it's got to happen eventually, surely. Yeah, none of us knew him, but he was one of us, 100%. Yep, 100%. So I think, I don't know... Laters, Donny. Cheers for racing, mate. Nice one, dude. Thanks for listening to the waffling as well, dude. See you next time. I believe if someone, like, drops 20 euros to penalise you, you then have to drop 20 euros to get it back, something like that. I don't know technically how it works, but oh, did Quato say goodbye as well? Sorry, Quato. See, I'm bad at this. Laters, Quato. See you in a bit, dude. Good battles, mate. Really good battles. I need some sort of highlight when someone says a keyword, like bye or whatever. A chat command in ACC, okay. But who... Yeah, I'll need to see the explanation of how it works. Yeah, but surely the admin will do that. But how does the admin... How do you let the admin know who the penalty's for? That kind of thing. We'll find out. I'm sure it's pretty straightforward. Because most donation sites let you put a little message, don't they? So I guess you'll just have to put a car number or something. I'm hoping they get served in the pits until the last stint, I suppose. Yeah, hopefully, Barry. So then, is that me going in? Yeah, I'm in the pits. Donny gets released. Any battles now? Not really. Did we miss? Did we miss something there? Did we not? Yeah. Oh, it's Tony. I think Tony pits. Maybe Andy gets past him and Tony pits, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, mate. Guess there's no harm in asking. Yeah, so Tony's pitted, okay. maybe ask on the Discord if they can explain it sooner. We can decide what we're going to do strategically, because I think we were talking about pooling some money. So I know how much I'm going to donate, but if I'm in the car and I want to use some of that cash, it'd be good if we could pool it so one of you guys can drop the donation. Current BGM? What's BGM? Forgive me. Another acronym I don't know. BGM. Latest Barry. Hey, I actually saw Barry say goodbye for once. See you in the next one, dude. Oh, yeah, I can't hear it. Hold on. Let me. Does this make it go like? Answer this. I could check it later. But is the music louder now? But yeah, see you next time, Barry. It's gone quiet now anyway. So I can't hear the music normally. It's just background shit. Yeah, it is louder now. Okay. I've turned it off now anyway. Right, so Noodle's yet to pit. Donny's now 10 seconds behind. Oh, is Kratos back on my tail? Another one of the many issues with the AMS2 in the replays, look, it's saying I'm 38 seconds behind the leader, and it says Kratos also 38 seconds behind. And that's what you normally look for when you're trying to see who's battling. You look for numbers that are... Look, and they're backwards now. What is going on? So there's no one actually battling at the minute. Arm's gone to the moon. You know what? I need to change it, don't I? I've been running this same background music loop for like 2 years. I need to change it up. I should just run Spotify and have my playlist running and skip tracks and stuff. So Noodle still hasn't pitted. Lap 17. Everyone's spread out. So I don't think we'll get any more battles till everyone's pitted. Noodle puts his fresh boots on and then has to make some moves. Oh yeah, of course. Happy 4th of July, you yank bastard. And as it's my birthday and you're American, you can independ on me, mate. Yeah, well, I mean, the AMS2 population has... it's dipped here and there. But it's been on sale recently at like 90% off. So the base game was dirt cheap. Here we go. So Noodle's coming out of the pits. Quato is going to be alongside him. So there's been a bit of a spike recently in AMS2 drivers. But for me, I don't really care much about how many concurrent players it has. It's all about the league racing. But like today, we only had 8 cars at the start on track, but we saw some good battles, and it's all with friends, all nice and clean, so that's what it's all about. League racing is fire, 100%. Need more slower cars. I mean, there's more content coming. It's still being heavily developed. I know I was complaining earlier about the lack of testing and bug hunting that's done, but plenty of content to come. The Noodle's playing it smart there. He knows he's got the tyres to get it done. Playing it cool. Too many sims. Yeah, we've got Project Motorsport, whatever it's called, coming out. I don't know what happened to Ren Sport. That seems to have disappeared. Evo, of course, or Evo, I think it's officially pronounced. ACC's on its way out now because everyone races in LMU. LMU's amazing. I think LMU's taken a lot of drivers from both AMS2 and ACC. And as much as I do like LMU a lot, there's only so much you can do. You know, there's only Hypercar LMP2 GT3 at the moment. I can't see them doing much more than that. They'll be doing ELMS, European Le Mans Series, so they might be adding LMP3 and GT4, I guess, maybe. A bit too unstable, yeah, like a few months ago, everyone was raving about it, and then one update, again, same issue AMS2 has, they do an update and they don't test it enough. They're too hell-bent on trying to get releases out the door, and they overlook the bugs, and they need to just give the testing team, like, actually employ testers, not just have people volunteering to beta test. I don't know how LMU does it, but AMS2, I'm pretty sure it's mostly people volunteering, doing it in their free time. If they actually employed testers and it was their job to find these bugs ahead of release, and what they also need to do is not, I know they are pretty bad when they say, oh, we'll be releasing in July, you might be lucky if you get it in late August, but don't stick to a schedule. Just release it when it's ready. Fuck the shareholders. They'll be much happier when the player base gets bigger from people being happy with the product. That's what it's all about. So Donny's 30 according to this anyway, 30 seconds ahead now. So he's got a pit stop in hand easily. Noodle is slowly working his way through. Hello noobs. Who's this? Nikhil, Cadlag, hello, how you doing? LMU has real drivers helping, Baldwin, yeah, many others. So I'm sure they give feedback, but are they actually hunting for bugs? You don't need real racing drivers to help you find bugs. Like AMS2 releasing the second last release before they fixed it, breaking the DRS. You don't need professional racing drivers to tell you that the game was fucked. All you had to do was drive one Formula car and you'd have realised that the physics was broken. There was something really madly wrong with the cars. You don't need professionals to find that shit. But if you had a team of employed testers, like I was saying, the list would be fucking massive. But back when I used to do it for like military sim stuff, you test everything. You had a list of all the features that you knew had been developed. You'd test those, but then you'd also go back and test numerous things that had been put in the game beforehand. And sometimes you'd find bugs that had appeared in previously released content that wasn't on the primary list for the new content. You just have to test everything. It takes time, a lot of time, and a lot of effort, but it's so worth it. And if you get a reputation for releasing and adding bugs to the game so frequently, it puts people off. I just feel like they would have such a much bigger player base if they'd really emphasised that and properly tested and employed people to do it. I'd do it. I'd quit my job to be a tester. I'd do it full time, and I would test the balls out of it, test everything, every car, every combo. You know, you'd look for not just physics and handling and car setups, but audio bugs, visual bugs, replay bugs, everything. And you'd work your way through the list, and you'd get done. Well, thanks for stopping by and listening to the waffle, Matt. I hope you've enjoyed your independence for another year. We'll get you back one day. See you next time, dude. Yeah, see you on Discord, mate. So with, 10 minutes to go, I knew there was no way I could completely keep Noodle behind me, but yeah. This is me defending as well. I was running slightly to the right, but massive door. And then I do try and get the cut back, but he actually apologised to me here, but nothing wrong with this at all. I knew he was there, and I was trying to get the cut back. But by this point, this next right-hander, you don't really want to be going... Yeah, I backed out. No point fighting that. with his fresh boots. So Donny's in the pits now, and he's already out. He's already gone. Let's just see how long his stop was. Felt pretty quick putting the 20 litres in, but... So no tyre change. Yeah, exactly. Like, it goes like that with anything, not just video games, but broken products make people not want to use your product. Simple as that. There's a huge moth. Again, window wide open, all my lights on. So I hope you've enjoyed the special treat of seeing my shiny head on stream today. I think it's the first time I've not worn my hat while sitting in my sim rig. Oh yeah, kind of briefly mentioned it earlier. I do have another channel with my girlfriend. I was bitching about AI earlier. My girlfriend and I, we both have creative skills. We both use Photoshop, Illustrator, but we used AI to generate our avatar temporarily. We haven't fixed it yet, and we used AI to generate our banner. Lots of photoshopping to modify it, but it's slightly shameful doing that. But we have been working on doing our own artwork for that, because it is. I do feel like I've cheated a bit there, because like I said, we both got arty backgrounds. She's done some illustration, and I'm gonna like redraw it in Illustrator. But if you want to, so on that channel, you'll find it linked on my homepage. We do other stuff, and you'll see me without a hat, weirdly, and we just do co-op games. So Bunnyman was just a stupid Easter thing, but we played Fallout, we played through Split Fiction, and in the future we'll be doing. We played a lot of Grounded, never streamed it, but Grounded 2 is coming out, and that's an amazing game. So we want to get back into playing Grounded and try and 100% it, and then I think maybe at the end of this month, next month, Grounded 2 is coming out. So I think that's it. There's not really much else that happens in this race. Everyone else is kind of on their own, so we'll just watch Donny doing some flybys. You had to lower the brightness. Sorry. Does the I think the green screen might bounce off my head a bit. I think sometimes you might see a hole in my head because my lighting is really bad. I've got a shit bulb. I don't have professional streamer lighting. Bro's head's brighter than his. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Well, as I've hit 40 today, mate, it's all downhill. Yeah, all downhill from here. I think as Philip said earlier. Yeah. But lots of waffle today. Flashbang reopens. Fuck off. Speaking of flashbangs, I used to be into like a lot of stuff like Counter-Strike, but back in the day, really, it was Unreal Tournament, Quake, stuff like that. But shoot 'em up wise, I used to upload videos from shoot 'em ups. How would you find that? Channel's still there actually. Used to play video games with some friends and play Battlefield and stuff. Yeah, 14 subscribers. The Digital Militia. So Battlefield 1. I did a lot of editing in that video. Really proud of that one. But Noobs en France. That was me and Chris playing some BF1. Why isn't this working? What was it? What was the other game? Oh yeah, Rising Storm Vietnam. Stuff like that. PUBG. I never finished that edit. But Reality Mods, Squad, Insurgency, PlanetSide. I used to love all that shit. But I never got any good at Counter-Strike. I was always bad at that. Someone asked about fairly good reactions. Yeah, decent short range. Yeah, I like to think I was pretty good at shoot 'em ups. Maybe. But I don't play much these days. But I do like strat. What I don't like about shoot 'em ups is, like, if you're good at Counter-Strike, it's map knowledge. Positioning is way more important than anything. And I like games that are massive, huge environments. You have to think on your toes. You never know where the enemy's coming from. You know, you have to watch all of your angles. You have to use strategy and teamwork. And it's not about just knowing the circuit. And yeah, I think you know what I'm getting at, but I'd really like Counter-Strike if there was just more variability between the rounds. Some people just rinse and repeat the same strat, and they know exactly which pixel to aim at in the sky to get a smoke on the right spot, because they know where the enemy's going to be going. Squad is cool, man. I've played it for years, but that's a pretty it's got a high learning curve on that. There's so much to learn, and it is hardcore. Like, one shot to the face and you're dead, sort of thing. So yeah, last lap, I think. So Donny, actually, you know what? Noodle's not that far behind. I didn't realise Noodle had almost caught him. Is this last lap? Lap 25? Yeah, I think this will be the last lap. iRacing, no, this is Automobiliste 2, mate. AMS2 is probably pretty much all you'll see on this channel. I will be racing in ACC in a couple of weeks for 12 hours with some friends, but yeah, iRacing is something that I really have wanted to try for a long time. I find it daunting just because of many things, the way the game works and stuff, and I should have got into iRacing years ago, but maybe in the future. I do have a code for it that someone gave me, so I essentially do have iRacing, and I've got a year's subscription, but I just haven't used it. I haven't actually entered the code yet. I think Barry's a bit annoyed at me for that, because he's wanted me to join iRacing for years. No, it's not running. I haven't even used it yet, and you know what? The code might even run out. I don't know. The code I was given, but the money's not a problem. I don't really mind. It's just getting into it. I'm currently practicing a bit more in. I did not know it was this close. Wow, I had no idea. Is there one more lap to go, or is that it? Bloody hell. I had no idea it was that close at the end. You had 3 months for free. Fair play. But yeah, thanks to everyone for racing. Unlucky to Harm for being sent into orbit. His game crashed on him. It's a real shame that. But well done, Donny and Noodle. Well done, lads. You find using like 100 so, yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, I get it. It's the most professionally run and most popular and most used live service in racing that there ever has been. So I can understand the subscription thing, but yeah, buying all the stuff on top, I don't know. It's more the principle, really, but yeah, I don't like the business model, but it's clearly working and it's massively popular, so it's understandable in many ways. One or the other, yeah, but that's the thing. If they sell the game to all the players that are ever going to buy it, then the income just drops off, and then it slows development down. And it is a live service, and you know, you can protest things, and it's such a complicated system. But yeah, I'd hate it if I bought some content and my subscription ended, and then I can't just sit and drive the cars. Is that a thing? Can you even do single? I don't really do single player, but can you sit and fuck around with the cars offline without a subscription running? I don't know, because that would be weird. But anyway, take a look at what's coming up next. I do like to use my livery on the screen. Fuck it, it's not even mine anyway, but there we go. So we'll take a quick look at the standings as well. I've missed 2 rounds, so I'm not in with a shout. So Noodle's on 89, Mr. Bonner's on 81, so Andy was leading until tonight. So Noodle's got a P2. Donny's, that's his first race in this league, so he got the win today, but he's not really in contention. Chris is in P3. Nice. 72 points. Level with Jay Virago. So I think... Has that... Yeah, so one drop round has kicked in now. So your worst result isn't counted. And Virago has dropped one today. So hopefully he joins in again. But Chris is currently sitting in P3. Very nice. Johnny's missed 2 and so on. So yeah, we're not really in with a shout there, but we won a race at the start of the league, so that's cool. What we got tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? We're still on Friday, yeah. MVRC are going to... Oh, it's random roulette, short format races with MVRC. Sunday, NRT are going to Suzuka West in the minis for round 4 of the Sunday League. After that, we've got Formula 1, Silverstone. We've only got 8 signed up, but it's been a hot summer, so I think some people are just not keen on it. But it'd be great to see more people sign up for that. I'm not sure how the attendance has been on Sundays with NRT, but lots of regulars. So Noodle's running away. Oh no, he's not running away. He's level with JK, who's dropped 2 rounds now, unfortunately. Minimus, P3. So it's quite close here at the top. That's cool. Lots of names I'm sure you guys will recognise. I think Nessie's been away for a while. Probably on holiday or something. Monday, Le Mans Bugatti with KCSR. I'm actually off work that day, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to make it, but we'll see. So yeah, that's in the Formula Renault. Awesome little mod. If you do hit the register button on here, that'll give you a download link for the mod. It's from Project Cars 2. Awesome car. So if you remember that from Project Cars, it works really well in AMS2, so come join in if you fancy it. Shakedown for noobs on Tuesday. AMSU are doing Brands Hatch in the Formula V10 Gen 2. That's been really popular. I've not been able to join in this league, but it's been a lot of fun watching them race. So Jay Turn, you can tune into him, or Roy, or Noodle. A few guys have been racing with those guys. So Brands Hatch for round 4. Wednesday, MVRC are doing Spielberg 74 in the Chevy, the soft top, for their round 5. I think we're a bit out of sync. Yeah. So both KCSR and AMSU, they had to postpone a round because of the update that broke the DRS, and Formula cars, the physics was kind of fucked, so they're a week behind now. Wednesday, 10/10 are doing Imola GT3, 2 rounds. Thursday, Noobs are doing random combos, but host chooses Velo Park 2017. Another big race coming up, Bathurst GT3 with RPM on Thursday. Having shit netcode is a huge turn off. I didn't know it was that bad. I mean, is that kind of because, like, when it's picking the splits, does it do it by where you are as well, like regional? So, like, obviously I race with Cueto quite a lot. He's from New Zealand. Netcode isn't too bad for us. It's visible. You can see an occasional ping spike, but when it's picking splits in iRacing, does it keep, like, people in certain regions together or not? Is that part of the reason why netcode is a bit weird? The nicest AI and the most fun races, but yeah, too expensive to justify. Yeah, I did ask earlier if you can race AI without a subscription. If you can't, that's bullshit. You can't access your account anymore at all unless you resub. So I guess that does mean you can't do single player stuff without a subscription. I hope that's not the case. That is pretty fucking weird. So yeah, Bathurst on Thursday, and then this time next week we're doing, I forgot about this, Road Atlanta with NRT next week. Sweet. That's mad. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, and I don't know if they, I know you can probably get your first month for free or whatever, but for me, like, if my subscription ran out and then some new content was added, I'm like, oh, they've added the Rocco prototype. I'd love to drive that. I'd want to try it in single player, give it a go, be like, this is amazing. Subscription, there we go. But if you're forced to subscribe just to try the fucking car, I don't like that. I'll be very surprised if there's not some way you can at least try stuff. But I'm not going to get massively into that now. I could Google it if I really wanted to find out, but yeah, I'm not really cool with that whole business model. Very strange. That was a fun little race. You don't need a full grid to have fun. Always good, clean fun with friends. So if you do fancy it, JustRace.net. That's mad. So wait for downtime. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What, they have downtime between seasons and then everyone can just try the cars? Okay, I mean, that's something, I guess. Yeah, if you click the link at the top of my channel or in the video description, it'll take you to the list I just showed you, JustRace.net. So if you fancy joining in, a bit of league racing with us, some friends, good clean fun, feel free to join in. Always welcome. New drivers. We've got a lot of quick lads, not so quick lads, very mixed set of talent on the grid, but there's always battles to be had and fun racing with friends. So if you fancy it, come join in. But appreciate the support. Cheers for racing. Cheers for tuning in. And thanks for all the birthday wishes. If you're still there, I don't know if there is anyone still here, but drop me a like if you fancy it. And appreciate all the birthday messages and stuff. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers. Peace. Cheers, Chris. Good racing, mate. See you next time. Peace.